I want you to imagine a world where words are constantly thrown around, a cacophony of noise that never seems to cease. In this world, we often forget the power of silence, the profound impact it can have on our lives and the lives of those around us. You see, silence is not just the absence of sound, it's a powerful tool that can transform your life in ways you never thought possible. It's a way to find inner peace, to connect with yourself on a deeper level, and to navigate the complexities of life with grace and wisdom. Picture this, you're in the middle of a heated argument with someone you care about. Emotions are running high and words are being hurled back and forth like weapons. It's easy to get caught up in the moment, to let your anger and frustration take over. But what if, instead of retaliating, you chose to embrace the power of silence? By remaining silent, you give yourself the opportunity to take a step back, to assess the situation objectively. You allow yourself the space to consider the other person's perspective, to empathize with their feelings. And in doing so, you open the door to resolution, to finding common ground and working towards a solution. But the power of silence extends far beyond conflict resolution. Think about the times when you've been faced with a difficult decision, when the weight of the world seems to rest on your shoulders. It's tempting to rush into action, to make a choice based on impulse or external pressures. But what if you took a moment to sit in silence, to quiet your mind and listen to your inner voice? In those moments of silence, you give yourself the gift of clarity. You allow your intuition to guide you, to help you see the path forward with greater insight and wisdom. You trust in yourself and your ability to make the right choice, even when the world around you is telling you otherwise. And then there are the moments when silence is a balm for the soul, a way to find solace in a world that can often feel overwhelming. When you're feeling stressed, anxious, or disconnected, taking a few moments to sit in silence can be transformative. It's a way to reconnect with yourself, to find that inner stillness that so often eludes us in our busy lives. In those moments of silence, you give yourself permission to simply be. You let go of the need to constantly do, to achieve, to prove yourself. You allow yourself to rest, to recharge, and to find the strength and resilience you need to face whatever challenges come your way. But perhaps the most powerful aspect of silence is its ability to create connection. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with noise and distraction, silence can be a bridge that brings us closer together. When we sit in silence with someone we care about, we create a space for deep, meaningful connection. We listen, not just with our ears, but with our hearts. We open ourselves up to the other person's experience, to their joys and sorrows, their hopes and fears. We create a bond that goes beyond words, a connection that is rooted in the very essence of who we are. And it's not just in our personal relationships that silence can create connection. Think about the last time you sat in nature, surrounded by the quiet beauty of the world around you. In those moments of silence, you feel a deep sense of connection to something greater than yourself. You feel a part of the web of life, a thread in the tapestry of the universe. So, my friends, I invite you to embrace the power of silence in your own lives, to use it as a tool for growth, for healing, for connection, to trust in the wisdom that lies within you, waiting to be heard. When you find yourself in the midst of chaos and confusion, take a moment to sit in silence. Allow yourself to breathe, to center yourself, and to find the clarity and guidance you need. When you're faced with a difficult decision, give yourself the gift of silence. Trust in your intuition, in that still small voice within you that knows the way forward. And when you're feeling disconnected or alone, remember that silence can be a bridge that brings us closer together. Reach out to someone you care about, sit with them in silence, and allow the connection between you to deepen and grow. Because in the end, silence is not just the absence of sound. It's a powerful force that can transform your life in ways you never thought possible. It's a way to find inner peace, to connect with yourself and others on a deeper level, and to navigate the complexities of life with grace and wisdom. So embrace the silence, my friends. Let it be your guide, your solace, your strength, and watch as your life unfolds in beautiful, unexpected ways. Remember, there is immense strength in silence. It allows you to observe, reflect, and gain a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. In a society that often values constant noise and chatter, The ability to find solace in silence is a rare and precious gift. When you're feeling overwhelmed by the demands of daily life, take a moment to step back and embrace the quiet. Use that time to recharge your batteries, to connect with your inner self, and to find the clarity and focus you need to move forward. In those moments of silence, you may find that the answers you've been seeking were within you all along. You may discover a well of strength and resilience that you never knew you possessed. And you may find that the challenges that once seemed insurmountable are actually opportunities for growth and transformation. So don't be afraid of the silence, my friends. Embrace it. Use it as a tool for self-discovery, for healing, for connection. Trust in the wisdom that lies within you, waiting to be heard. And as you move through your days, remember that silence is not just something to be found in solitude. It can be a powerful force in your relationships as well. When you give someone the gift of your undivided attention, when you listen with an open heart and an open mind, you create a space for deep, meaningful connection. In those moments of shared silence, you may find that the barriers that once divided you begin to fall away. You may discover a sense of understanding and empathy that you never thought possible. And you may find that the bonds between you grow stronger, more resilient, more true. So let silence be your ally, your friend, your guide. Let it help you navigate the ups and downs of life with grace and wisdom. And let it remind you of the beauty and the power that lies within you, waiting to be discovered. Because in the end, silence is not just the absence of sound. It's a doorway to a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. It's a way to find peace in the midst of chaos, to connect with others on a profound level, and to tap into the infinite wisdom that lies within us all. So embrace the silence, my friends. Let it transform your life in ways you never thought possible. And watch as the world around you begins to shift, to change, to grow in beautiful and unexpected ways. Because when you learn to listen to the silence, when you learn to trust in the wisdom that lies within you, there is no limit to what you can achieve. There is no obstacle you cannot overcome, no dream you cannot make a reality. So let the silence be your teacher, your friend, your guide. Let it lead you to a life of purpose, passion, and joy. And let it remind you of the incredible power that lies within you, just waiting to be unleashed upon the world. Embrace the silence, my friends. Embrace the journey within. And watch as your life unfolds in ways you never thought possible. In the end, remember this silence is not something to be feared or avoided. It is a gift. A precious opportunity to connect with the deepest parts of ourselves and the world around us. So let us learn to cherish the moments of silence in our lives. Let us use them as a chance to grow, to heal, to transform. And let us trust in the wisdom that lies within us, waiting to be heard. Because when we embrace the power of silence, there is nothing we cannot achieve. There is no limit to the joy, the love, the abundance that we can create in our lives and in the world around us. So let us walk this path together, my friends. Let us support each other in our journey towards a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world we inhabit. And let us use the power of silence to create a life that is truly extraordinary. Because in the end, that is what we are all here to do. To live fully, to love deeply, and to leave this world a little bit better than we found it. And with the power of silence by our side, there is nothing that can stop us from achieving that goal. So embrace the silence, my friends. Embrace the journey within. And let us create a world that is more beautiful, more compassionate, and more filled with love than we ever thought possible. Let's delve deeper into the ways it can transform our relationships, our work, and our sense of purpose in the world. Consider the power of silence in the workplace. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with emails, meetings, and deadlines, it's easy to get caught up in the frenzy of activity. But what if we took a moment to step back, to embrace the silence and use it as a tool for greater productivity and creativity? When we give ourselves the space to think, to reflect, to ponder, we open the door to innovation and inspiration. We allow our minds to wander, to explore new possibilities and ideas. And we give ourselves the opportunity to approach our work with a sense of clarity and purpose that is often lacking in the midst of constant noise and distraction. So the next time you're feeling overwhelmed by the demands of your job, take a moment to sit in silence. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and allow yourself to be still. You may be surprised at the insights and ideas that come to you in those moments of quiet contemplation. But the power of silence extends beyond the workplace as well. Think about the ways in which silence can transform our relationships with others, particularly those closest to us. In a world where we're constantly connected through social media and technology, it's easy to fall into the trap of superficial communication. We may have hundreds of friends on Facebook, but how many of those relationships are truly deep and meaningful? When we embrace the power of silence in our relationships, we create a space for genuine connection and understanding. We give ourselves and others the opportunity to be fully present, to listen with an open heart and an open mind. And we allow the bonds between us to grow stronger, more resilient, and more authentic. So the next time you're with someone you care about, take a moment to put away your phone, to turn off the TV, and to sit in silence together. Allow yourself to be fully present in the moment, to listen deeply to what the other person has to say. You may be surprised at the depth of connection and understanding that arises in those moments of quiet togetherness. But perhaps the most transformative aspect of silence is the way it can help us connect with our deepest sense of purpose and meaning in life. In a world that often feels chaotic and uncertain, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. We may get caught up in the pursuit of material success, in the desire for recognition and validation from others. But in the end, those things can leave us feeling empty and unfulfilled. When we embrace the power of silence, we give ourselves the opportunity to connect with something deeper, something more essential. We allow ourselves to hear the whispers of our own hearts, to discover the unique gifts and talents that we have to offer the world. And in those moments of quiet introspection, we may find that our true purpose in life is not what we thought it was. We may discover a calling to serve others, to make a difference in the world in our own unique way. We may find that the things that once seemed so important, the job title, the paycheck, the material possessions, pale in comparison to the joy and fulfillment that comes from living a life of purpose and meaning. So if you're feeling lost or disconnected from your true path in life, take a moment to sit in silence. Allow yourself to be still, to listen to the wisdom that lies within you. Trust in the journey, even when the path ahead is unclear. And know that in the end, the answers you seek will come to you in the quiet moments of reflection and contemplation. As we move forward on this journey of self-discovery and transformation, let us remember the incredible power of silence. Let us use it as a tool for growth, for healing, for connection, and let us trust in the wisdom that lies within us, waiting to be heard. Because when we do, when we embrace the silence and allow it to guide us, there is no limit to what we can achieve. There is no obstacle we cannot overcome, no dream we cannot make a reality. So let us walk this path together, my friends. Let us support each other in our journey towards a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. And let us use the power of silence to create a life that is truly extraordinary. In a world that often feels fragmented and disconnected, silence can be the glue that holds us together. It can be the foundation upon which we build a society that is more compassionate, more understanding, more united. When we learn to listen to the silence within ourselves, we develop a greater capacity for empathy and understanding towards others. We begin to see the world through a lens of compassion and love rather than judgment and division. And when we bring that spirit of compassion and understanding to our interactions with others, we create a ripple effect that can transform entire communities and even the world as a whole. Imagine a world where we all took a moment to sit in silence before reacting to a difficult situation or conversation. Imagine a world where we approached each other with curiosity and openness rather than assumptions and prejudice. Imagine a world where we valued the wisdom and insights of all people, regardless of their background or beliefs. That is the world that is possible when we embrace the power of silence. That is the world that we can create together, one moment of quiet reflection at a time. But it starts with each one of us individually. It starts with the choice to take a step back from the noise and distractions of daily life, to create a space for silence and contemplation. It starts with the willingness to listen deeply to ourselves and others, to approach each moment with a sense of curiosity and openness. And it starts with the recognition that we are all connected, that we are all part of something greater than ourselves, that the wisdom and insights that lie within each of us are a precious gift to be shared with the world. So let us embrace the power of silence, my friends. Let us use it as a tool for personal and collective transformation. And let us trust in the journey, even when the path ahead is uncertain. Because in the end, it is through the quiet moments of reflection and contemplation that we will find the answers we seek. It is through the stillness of silence that we will discover the true essence of who we are and what we are here to do. And it is through the power of silence that we will create a world that is more beautiful, more compassionate, and more filled with love than we ever thought possible. As we continue on this journey of self-discovery and transformation, let us remember that silence is not just a tool for personal growth, but also a powerful force for social change. When we learn to listen deeply to the voices of those who have been marginalized and oppressed, we begin to understand the true depth of injustice and inequality in our world. We begin to see the ways in which our own actions and beliefs may be contributing to systems of oppression, even if unintentionally. And when we bring that understanding to our interactions with others, we create a space for genuine dialogue and healing. We open the door to the possibility of reconciliation and forgiveness, of building bridges across the divides that separate us. But this work is not easy, and it requires a willingness to sit with discomfort and uncertainty. It requires a commitment to self-reflection and self-examination, to acknowledging the ways in which we may be complicit in systems of oppression. And it requires a deep trust in the power of silence to guide us towards a more just and equitable world. Because in the end, it is only through the quiet moments of reflection and contemplation that we can begin to unravel the complex web of injustice and inequality that pervades our society. It is only through the stillness of silence that we can begin to imagine a world where every person is treated with dignity and respect, regardless of their race, gender, sexual orientation, or any other aspect of their identity. And it is only through the power of silence that we can summon the courage and compassion to take action towards creating that world, even in the face of resistance and adversity. So let us embrace the power of silence, my friends. Let us use it as a tool for personal and collective transformation, for healing and reconciliation. And let us trust in the journey, even when the path ahead is uncertain. Because in the end, it is through the quiet moments of reflection and contemplation that we will find the strength and resilience to keep moving forward. It is through the stillness of silence that we will discover the true essence of our shared humanity, the bonds that connect us all. And it is through the power of silence that we will create a world that is more compassionate and more filled with love than we ever thought possible. As we move forward on this journey together, let us remember that silence is not a passive act, but a powerful force for change. It is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to our strength and resilience. When we embrace the power of silence, we are not running away from the challenges and difficulties of life. We are not hiding from the pain and suffering that exists in the world. Instead, we are tapping into a deeper source of wisdom and understanding, a wellspring of compassion and love that lies within each of us. We are finding the courage to face the truth of our own lives and the world around us, even when that truth is difficult or uncomfortable. And we are discovering the strength to take action towards creating a better world, even in the face of adversity and resistance. So let us not be afraid of the silence, my friends. Let us not shy away from the quiet moments of reflection and contemplation, even when the noise and distractions of the world threaten to pull us away. Instead, let us embrace the silence as a sacred space for growth, for healing, for transformation. Let us use it as a tool for connecting with ourselves and others on a deeper level, for finding the wisdom and guidance that lies within. And let us trust in the power of silence to lead us towards a more just and equitable world, a world where every person is valued and respected, where every voice is heard and honored. Because in the end, it is only through the quiet moments of reflection and contemplation that we will find the answers we seek. It is only through the stillness of silence that we will discover the true essence of who we are and what we are here to do. And it is only through the power of silence that we will create a world that is more beautiful, more compassionate, and more filled with love than we ever thought possible. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today I want to share with you 10 small habits that have the power to transform your life in incredible ways. These habits may seem simple, but when consistently practiced, they can lead to profound positive changes in your personal and professional life. First, let's talk about the power of gratitude. Every morning, take a few moments to reflect on the things you're thankful for. It could be your health, your loved ones, or even the simple fact that you woke up today. By focusing on gratitude, you shift your mindset from one of lack to one of abundance. You start to appreciate the good things in your life, no matter how small they may seem. This positive outlook can help you face challenges with a more resilient and optimistic spirit. The second habit is to set clear goals for yourself. When you have a clear vision of what you want to achieve, you give your life purpose and direction. Take some time to reflect on your passions and values. What do you want to accomplish in the short term and long term? Write down your goals and break them down into smaller, actionable steps. Having a roadmap to follow will help you stay focused and motivated, even when obstacles arise. Next, let's discuss the importance of self-care. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to neglect our own well-being. But taking care of yourself is crucial for maintaining your physical, mental, and emotional health. Take time for activities that bring you joy and help you recharge. It could be reading a book, taking a relaxing bath, or pursuing a hobby you love. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. By prioritizing self-care, you'll have more energy and enthusiasm to tackle your goals and support others. Another powerful habit is to cultivate a growth mindset. Instead of viewing challenges as threats, see them as opportunities for growth and learning. Embrace the idea that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work and dedication. When you face setbacks or failures, don't let them define you. Instead, ask yourself what you can learn from the experience and how you can improve moving forward. By adopting a growth mindset, you'll become more resilient and adaptable in the face of change. The fifth habit is to practice active listening. In our relationships and interactions with others, it's easy to get caught up in our own thoughts and opinions. But by truly listening to others, we can build stronger connections and gain valuable insights. When someone is speaking to you, give them your full attention. Put away distractions like your phone or laptop. Ask questions to better understand their perspective. By being fully present and engaged, you'll foster deeper, more meaningful relationships. Next, make a habit of stepping outside your comfort zone. Growth and success often lie beyond the boundaries of what feels familiar and safe. Challenge yourself to try new things, even if they initially make you nervous or uncomfortable. It could be speaking up in a meeting, taking on a new project at work, or trying a new hobby. By pushing yourself to expand your horizons, you'll discover new strengths and opportunities for personal and professional growth. The seventh habit is to practice forgiveness. Holding on to grudges and resentment can be a heavy burden to carry. It can drain your energy and hold you back from moving forward. Learn to forgive others, not necessarily for their sake, but for your own peace of mind. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning hurtful behavior, but rather releasing the negative emotions that keep you trapped in the past. By letting go of anger and bitterness, you create space for more positive emotions and experiences to enter your life. Another important habit is to cultivate a positive self-image. The way you see yourself has a profound impact on your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Make a conscious effort to replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Instead of focusing on your flaws or shortcomings, celebrate your strengths and accomplishments. Treat yourself with kindness and compassion, just as you would a dear friend. When you have a healthy self-image, you radiate confidence and attract positivity into your life. The ninth habit is to practice mindfulness. In our busy lives, it's easy to get caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. But by bringing your attention to the present moment, you can find a sense of calm and clarity. Take a few minutes each day to engage in mindfulness practices like meditation or deep breathing. Notice your thoughts and feelings without judgment. By cultivating mindfulness, you'll become more attuned to your inner experiences and better equipped to handle stress and challenges. Finally, the 10th habit is to cultivate an attitude of continuous learning. In a rapidly changing world, the ability to adapt and acquire new knowledge is essential for personal and professional growth. Make a commitment to lifelong learning. Read books, attend workshops or webinars, and seek out mentors who can share their wisdom and experience. Approach each day with a sense of curiosity and openness. By continuously expanding your knowledge and skills, you'll increase your value and stay relevant in an ever-evolving landscape. These 10 habits may seem simple, but their impact can be profound. When practiced consistently, they have the power to transform your mindset, relationships, and overall quality of life. But remember, change doesn't happen overnight. It takes time and effort to develop new habits and make them stick. Start by choosing 1 or 2 habits that resonate with you the most. Make a plan for how you'll incorporate them into your daily routine. Set reminders or enlist the support of a friend or family member to hold you accountable. Celebrate your progress along the way, no matter how small it may seem. Each step you take brings you closer to the life you envision for yourself. As you continue on this journey of personal growth, there will be challenges and setbacks. There will be days when you feel like giving up or reverting back to old patterns. But remember, growth is not a linear process. It's okay to stumble and fall. What matters is that you get back up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. The power to change your life lies within you. It's in the small daily choices you make. It's in the habits you cultivate and the mindset you adopt. By embracing these 10 habits, you're taking a proactive step towards creating the life you truly desire. Imagine waking up each morning with a sense of purpose and excitement for the day ahead. Imagine having deeper, more fulfilling relationships with the people in your life. Imagine feeling confident and capable in the face of challenges and opportunities. This is the life that awaits you when you commit to these transformative habits. But don't just take my word for it. Start implementing these habits in your own life and see the results for yourself. Keep a journal to track your progress and reflect on the positive changes you notice. Share your experiences with others and inspire them to embark on their own journey of personal growth. Remember, you have the power to shape your life. You have the ability to overcome obstacles, learn from setbacks, and create the future you envision. It all starts with the small daily habits you choose to cultivate. So my challenge to you today is to take action. Choose one habit that resonates with you and make a commitment to practice it consistently for the next 30 days. See how it impacts your life and the lives of those around you. Then build upon that foundation by adding another habit and another until these practices become an integral part of who you are. The journey of personal growth is a lifelong pursuit. It requires patience, perseverance, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. But the rewards are immeasurable. By cultivating these 10 habits, you'll not only transform your own life, but also inspire others to do the same. As you embark on this journey, remember that you are not alone. There is a community of like-minded individuals who are also striving to become the best versions of themselves. Seek out their support and encouragement. Share your struggles and triumphs. Together, we can create a ripple effect of positive change that extends far beyond ourselves. In conclusion, the 10 small habits we've discussed today have the power to change your life forever. From practicing gratitude and setting clear goals to cultivating a growth mindset and embracing continuous learning, these habits lay the foundation for a life of purpose, fulfillment, and success. But the true power lies in your hands. It's up to you to take the first step, to commit to these habits, and to stay the course even when challenges arise. Remember, every journey begins with a single step. And every small habit consistently practiced has the potential to lead to extraordinary results. So as you leave here today, I encourage you to reflect on the habits we've discussed. Choose the ones that resonate with you the most and make a plan for how you'll integrate them into your daily life. Hold yourself accountable, but also be kind and patient with yourself as you navigate this journey of growth. The path to personal transformation is not always easy, but it is always worth it. By embracing these 10 habits, you're investing in yourself and your future. You're taking a stand for the life you want to live and the person you want to become. Starting with gratitude, it's not just about saying thank you when someone does something nice for you. It's about cultivating a deep sense of appreciation for the blessings in your life, both big and small. One powerful way to practice gratitude is to keep a gratitude journal. Each day, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you're thankful for. It could be a supportive friend, a delicious meal, or a beautiful sunset. As you make this a regular practice, you'll start to notice more and more things to be grateful for. You'll find yourself approaching life with a more positive and appreciative outlook. Gratitude also has the power to transform your relationships. When you express genuine appreciation for the people in your life, they feel valued and acknowledged. Take the time to tell your loved ones how much they mean to you. Write a heartfelt letter to a friend who has made a difference in your life. Show your appreciation for your colleagues' hard work and contributions. By spreading gratitude, you create a ripple effect of positivity that strengthens your connections with others. Next, let's explore the habit of setting clear goals. Having a vision for your life is like having a compass to guide you. It helps you stay focused and motivated even when the path ahead is unclear. When setting goals, it's important to make them specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound smart. Instead of setting a vague goal like be successful, set a specific goal like launch my own business within the next year. Break that goal down into smaller milestones and action steps. What do you need to do each month, each week, and each day to make progress towards your goal? As you work towards your goals, it's also important to celebrate your victories along the way. Acknowledge your progress and give yourself credit for the effort you've put in. This will help you stay motivated and build momentum. Remember, success is not just about reaching the final destination, but also about the growth and lessons learned along the journey. Self-care is another habit that is often overlooked, but is crucial for our well-being. In a world that glorifies hustle and productivity, it's easy to neglect our own needs. But when we prioritize self-care, we show up as our best selves in all areas of our lives. Self-care looks different for everyone. For some, it may be taking a relaxing bath, going for a nature walk, or practicing yoga. For others, it may be engaging in a creative hobby, spending quality time with loved ones, or getting enough sleep each night. The key is to listen to your body and mind and give yourself what you need to recharge and feel balanced. This may require setting boundaries and saying no to things that drain your energy. It may mean carving out non-negotiable time for yourself each day, even if it's just a few minutes. By making self-care a priority, you'll have the resilience and stamina to handle life's challenges and show up fully for the people and pursuits that matter most to you. Cultivating a growth mindset is another transformative habit. Our beliefs about ourselves and our abilities have a profound impact on our lives. When we have a fixed mindset, we believe that our talents and intelligence are static traits that cannot be changed. We avoid challenges and view failure as a reflection of our worth. But when we adopt a growth mindset, we believe that our abilities can be developed through effort and learning. We embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and see failure as a necessary part of the learning process. To cultivate a growth mindset, start by reframing your inner dialogue. Instead of saying, I'm not good at this, say, I'm not good at this yet, but I can improve with practice. Embrace the power of yet. When you face setbacks or criticism, look for the learning opportunity. What can you take away from the experience that will help you grow and improve? Surround yourself with people who also have a growth mindset and who will support and challenge you to reach your full potential. Active listening is a habit that can transform your relationships and the way you interact with the world. In a culture that values speed and efficiency, it's easy to rush through conversations and only half listen to what others are saying. But when we practice active listening, we give our full attention and presence to the person speaking. We listen not just to respond, but to understand. To practice active listening, start by minimizing distractions. Put away your phone, turn off the TV, and give the person your undivided attention. Make eye contact and show that you're engaged through your body language. Ask clarifying questions and reflect back what you've heard to ensure understanding. By truly listening to others, you build trust, deepen connections, and gain valuable insights and perspectives. Stepping outside your comfort zone is a habit that requires courage and a willingness to embrace discomfort. It's easy to stay in our safe, familiar routines, but growth and progress often lie on the other side of our comfort zone. When we challenge ourselves to try new things and take on new experiences, we expand our horizons and discover new aspects of ourselves. Start small by identifying an area where you'd like to push yourself. It could be speaking up in a meeting, trying a new hobby, or striking up a conversation with a stranger. Take one step outside your comfort zone and notice how it feels. Celebrate your courage and the fact that you took action regardless of the outcome. As you continue to push yourself, you'll build resilience and confidence in your ability to handle new challenges. Forgiveness is a powerful habit that can free us from the burden of anger, resentment, and bitterness. When we hold on to grudges, we carry a heavy emotional weight that can impact our mental and physical well-being. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning hurtful behavior or forgetting what happened. It means releasing the negative emotions and choosing to move forward. To practice forgiveness, start by acknowledging your feelings and allowing yourself to process them. Write a letter to the person who hurt you, expressing your emotions and the impact of their actions. You don't need to send the letter, but the act of writing can be cathartic. Practice empathy and try to understand the other person's perspective, even if you don't agree with it. Focus on the present moment and the person you want to be, rather than dwelling on the past. Cultivating a positive self-image is a habit that requires self-awareness and self-compassion. The way we see ourselves shapes our thoughts, feelings, and actions. When we have a negative self-image, we limit our potential and hold ourselves back from pursuing our dreams. But when we have a healthy, positive self-image, we have the confidence and resilience to face challenges and go after what we want. To cultivate a positive self-image, start by becoming aware of your inner dialogue. Notice the thoughts you have about yourself and whether they are supportive or critical. Challenge negative self-talk and replace it with positive affirmations. Focus on your strengths and accomplishments rather than dwelling on your flaws or mistakes. Practice self-compassion by treating yourself with kindness and understanding, just as you would a good friend. Mindfulness is a habit that can help us find calm and clarity in the midst of life's chaos. When we're constantly rushing from one thing to the next, it's easy to get caught up in worry, stress, and anxiety. But when we practice mindfulness, we bring our attention to the present moment and find a sense of peace and grounding. To practice mindfulness, start by setting aside a few minutes each day for quiet reflection. Find a comfortable seated position and focus on your breath. Notice the sensations of the breath moving in and out of your body. When your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to the breath. You can also practice mindfulness throughout your day by bringing your full attention to the task at hand, whether it's eating a meal, taking a walk, or having a conversation. Finally, cultivating an attitude of continuous learning is a habit that can keep us engaged, curious, and growing throughout our lives. In a world that is constantly changing, the ability to learn and adapt is essential for success and fulfillment. When we approach life with a beginner's mind, we open ourselves up to new ideas, perspectives, and possibilities. To cultivate continuous learning, start by identifying areas where you'd like to grow and develop. Seek out resources like books, podcasts, or online courses that can help you expand your knowledge and skills. Attend workshops or conferences in your field of interest. Surround yourself with people who are also committed to learning and growth. Approach each day with curiosity and a willingness to learn from your experiences. As you continue to practice these habits, remember that change is a process. It takes time and consistency to form new habits and make them a part of your daily life. Be patient with yourself and celebrate the small victories along the way. When you stumble or face setbacks, don't beat yourself up. Instead, show yourself compassion and recommit to your goals. The journey of personal growth is a lifelong pursuit. It's not about reaching a final destination, but about embracing the process and becoming the best version of yourself. By cultivating these 10 habits, you're taking a proactive step towards creating a life of purpose, fulfillment, and joy. Remember, you have the power to shape your life. You have the ability to overcome challenges, learn from setbacks, and create the future you envision. It all starts with the small daily choices you make. It starts with the habits you cultivate and the mindset you adopt. So as you leave here today, I encourage you to take action. Choose one habit that resonates with you and make a commitment to practice it consistently. Hold yourself accountable, but also be kind and patient with yourself as you navigate this journey of growth. Surround yourself with people who support and inspire you. Seek out mentors and role models who embody the habits and values you aspire to. Learn from their experiences and wisdom. And as you grow and develop, pay it forward by sharing your own insights and supporting others on their journey. The path to personal transformation is not always easy, but it is always worth it. By embracing these 10 habits, you're investing in yourself and your future. You're taking a stand for the life you want to live and the person you want to become. So let's make a pact today. Let's commit to being the best versions of ourselves. Let's support and encourage each other on this journey of growth. Together, we can create a ripple effect of positive change that extends far beyond ourselves. Remember, you have the power within you to create the life of your dreams. It starts with the small daily choices you make. It starts with the habits you cultivate and the mindset you adopt. So take that first step today. Embrace these habits and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. Thank you for being here today and for your commitment to personal growth. I believe in you and the incredible potential you possess. Now go out there and make it happen. The world is waiting for the best version of you to emerge. In conclusion, the 10 habits we've explored today: gratitude, goal setting, self-care, growth mindset, active listening, stepping outside your comfort zone, forgiveness, positive self-image, mindfulness, and continuous learning have the power to transform your life in profound ways. By consistently practicing these habits, you'll cultivate a life of purpose, fulfillment, and joy. But remember, the journey of personal growth is ongoing. It's not about reaching a final destination, but about embracing the process and becoming the best version of yourself. As you continue on this path, be kind and patient with yourself. Celebrate your progress and learn from your setbacks. Surround yourself with people who support and inspire you. Seek out mentors and role models who embody the habits and values you aspire to. Learn from their experiences and wisdom, and as you grow and develop, pay it forward by sharing your own insights and supporting others on their journey. The power to change your life lies within you. It's in the small, daily choices you make. It's in the habits you cultivate and the mindset you adopt. By embracing these 10 habits, you're taking a proactive step towards creating the life you truly desire. So let's make a commitment today. Let's pledge to be the best versions of ourselves. Let's support and encourage each other on this journey of growth. Together, we can create a ripple effect of positive change that extends far beyond ourselves. Remember, you have the ability to overcome challenges, learn from setbacks, and create the future you envision. It all starts with the small, daily habits you choose to cultivate. Thank you for being here today and for your dedication to personal growth. I believe in you and the incredible potential you possess. Now go out there and make it happen. The world is waiting for the best version of you to emerge. Deep within you, there's a version of yourself that's stronger, more resilient, and more powerful than you ever imagined. This version of you is waiting to be born, waiting to break free from the limitations and beliefs that have held you back for far too long. And today, I'm here to tell you that it's time to unleash that version of yourself to become the strongest, most authentic, and most unstoppable version of you. You see, we all have untapped potential within us. We all have the capacity for greatness, for success, for happiness, and for fulfillment. But too often we allow our fears, our doubts, and our insecurities to hold us back. We settle for less than we deserve. We play small, and we convince ourselves that we're not capable of achieving our dreams. But what if I told you that those beliefs are just stories you've been telling yourself? What if I told you that you have the power to rewrite those stories, to create a new narrative for your life, and to become the person you've always known you could be? Because here's the truth: the strongest version of yourself is not some distant, unattainable ideal. It's not something that only a select few can achieve. It's something that is within your reach, something that is waiting for you to claim it, and something that is ready to be born. But it's not going to happen by accident. It's not going to happen by sitting back and waiting for life to happen to you. It's going to happen by taking intentional, purposeful action. It's going to happen by doing the inner work, by facing your fears, and by pushing yourself beyond your perceived limits. And that's where the real transformation begins. That's where you start to shed the old stories, the old patterns, and the old beliefs that have been holding you back. That's where you start to tap into your true power, your true potential, and your true purpose. Because when you become the strongest version of yourself, when you step into your authenticity and your truth, amazing things start to happen. You start to attract the right people, the right opportunities, and the right circumstances into your life. You start to experience a level of joy, fulfillment, and abundance that you never thought possible. You start to make a real difference in the world, to leave a legacy that will inspire others and make a lasting impact. But it all starts with a decision. It all starts with a commitment to yourself, to your growth, and to your evolution. It all starts with a willingness to do whatever it takes to push past your comfort zone and to never settle for less than you deserve. So how do you begin this journey? How do you start to unleash the strongest version of yourself? It starts with self-awareness. It starts with taking an honest look at your life, your habits, and your patterns. It starts with identifying the areas where you're holding yourself back, where you're playing small, and where you're not living in alignment with your true values and desires. And then it's about taking action. It's about making small, consistent changes in your daily life that will compound over time. It's about developing new habits, new routines, and new ways of thinking that will support your growth and your evolution. Maybe it's about starting a meditation practice or a journaling habit. Maybe it's about surrounding yourself with people who inspire and challenge you, who lift you up and support your dreams. Maybe it's about taking a course, or reading a book, or seeking out a mentor who can guide you on your journey. The specifics will look different for everyone, but the principles remain the same. It's about doing the inner work, about facing your fears and your doubts head on, and about taking consistent, purposeful action towards your goals. And as you do this work, as you start to unleash the strongest version of yourself, something incredible starts to happen. You start to experience a level of confidence, clarity, and purpose that you never knew was possible. You start to trust yourself more deeply, to follow your intuition, and to take bold, courageous action in the face of uncertainty. You start to let go of the things that no longer serve you, the relationships, the habits, and the beliefs that have been holding you back. You start to embrace your uniqueness, your quirks, and your imperfections, knowing that they are all part of what makes you special and valuable. And as you do this, as you become more fully yourself, you start to inspire others. You start to be a light in the world, a beacon of hope and possibility for those around you. You start to create a ripple effect of positivity and change that extends far beyond your own life. Because when you become the strongest version of yourself, when you step into your power and your purpose, you give others permission to do the same. You show them what's possible, you inspire them to dream bigger and reach higher, and you help to create a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. But it's not always easy. There will be challenges, setbacks, and obstacles along the way. There will be moments when you want to give up, when you question whether it's all worth it, and when you feel like you're not making progress. And that's when you have to dig deep. That's when you have to tap into your resilience, your determination, and your grit. That's when you have to remind yourself of why you started this journey in the first place, of the vision you have for your life, and of the impact you want to make in the world. Because the truth is, the strongest version of yourself is not some destination that you arrive at one day. It's not some finish line that you cross and then you're done. It's a lifelong journey of growth, evolution, and self-discovery. It's a commitment to always be learning, always be stretching, and always be becoming more of who you truly are. And as you embrace this journey, as you start to unleash the strongest version of yourself, you'll find that your life begins to change in ways you never could have imagined. You'll find that doors start to open, opportunities start to appear, and synchronicities start to happen that feel like pure magic. You'll find that you attract people into your life who are on a similar path, who share your values and your vision, and who support and inspire you to keep growing and evolving. You'll find that you have more energy, more clarity, and more joy than you ever thought possible. And most importantly, you'll find that you're living a life that is truly authentic, truly fulfilling, and truly aligned with your deepest desires and values. You'll find that you're making a real difference in the world, that you're leaving a legacy that will outlive you, and that you're becoming the person you were always meant to be. So if you're ready to unleash the strongest version of yourself, if you're ready to step into your power and your purpose, then I invite you to take the first step today. I invite you to make a commitment to yourself, to your growth, and to your evolution. Start by getting clear on your vision. Start by identifying the areas of your life where you want to grow and expand. Start by setting intentions and goals that will stretch you beyond your comfort zone and help you become more of who you truly are. And then take action. Start small, start with one thing, but start today. Take one step towards your vision, towards your goals, and towards the strongest version of yourself. And as you do this, As you start to unleash your true potential, remember to be patient with yourself. Remember to celebrate your progress, no matter how small it may seem. Remember to surround yourself with people who believe in you, who support you, and who inspire you to keep growing. Because the journey of becoming the strongest version of yourself is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. It's not about achieving some external goal, it's about becoming more fully yourself, more fully alive, and more fully expressed in the world. And as you embrace this journey, as you start to unleash the strongest version of yourself, know that you are not alone. Know that there are countless others who are on a similar path, who are facing similar challenges, and who are cheering you on every step of the way. You know that you have everything you need within you to become the person you were always meant to be. Know that your dreams, your desires, and your purpose are not random or accidental, but are a reflection of your unique gifts and talents that the world needs. And most importantly, know that the strongest version of yourself is not some distant, unattainable ideal, but is a reality that is waiting for you to claim it. It's a truth that is ready to be born, ready to be expressed, and ready to make a real difference in the world. So take a deep breath, trust in the journey, and know that every step you take, every challenge you face, and every obstacle you overcome is bringing you closer to the strongest, most authentic, and most powerful version of yourself. You have what it takes. You are enough. And the world is waiting for you to step into your greatness. So let's do this. Let's unleash the strongest version of ourselves together. Let's create a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive, to grow, and to become more fully expressed. Let's build a future where we all have the courage to be ourselves, to follow our dreams, and to make a real difference in the lives of others. Because when we do this, when we become the strongest versions of ourselves, we create a ripple effect of positive change that extends far beyond our own lives. We inspire others to do the same, we create communities of support and empowerment, and we build a world that is more just, more compassionate, and more alive. And it all starts with you. It all starts with your willingness to take the first step, to face your fears, and to embrace the journey of becoming the strongest version of yourself. So let me ask you this: what would your life look like if you were living as the strongest version of yourself? What would you be doing differently? How would you be showing up in the world? What kind of impact would you be making? Just take a moment to really visualize it, to feel it in your body, to connect with the energy and the excitement of it. And then ask yourself, what's one thing you can do today to start moving in that direction? What's one small step you can take towards becoming the strongest version of yourself? Maybe it's having a difficult conversation that you've been avoiding. Maybe it's signing up for that course or that program that you've been thinking about. Maybe it's reaching out to someone you admire and asking for their guidance or their mentorship. Whatever it is, take that step, take that action. And trust that every choice you make, every action you take, is bringing you closer to the person you were always meant to be. And as you continue on this journey, as you continue to unleash the strongest version of yourself, remember to be kind to yourself along the way. Remember to celebrate your progress, to learn from your setbacks, and to always keep growing and evolving. Because the truth is, there is no final destination. There is no moment when you arrive and you're done. The journey of becoming the strongest version of yourself is a lifelong pursuit, a never-ending adventure of growth, discovery, and transformation. And as you embrace this adventure, as you start to live more fully as the strongest version of yourself, you'll find that your life begins to expand in ways you never could have imagined. You'll find that you have more love, more joy, and more fulfillment than you ever thought possible. You'll find that you're able to handle challenges and obstacles with greater ease and resilience. You'll find that you're able to connect more deeply with others, to build more authentic and meaningful relationships, and to create a life that is truly rich and rewarding. And perhaps most importantly, you'll find that you're able to make a real difference in the world, that you're able to use your unique gifts and talents to create positive change, to help others, and to leave a legacy that will outlive you. Because when you become the strongest version of yourself, when you step into your power and your purpose, you become a force for good in the world. You become a beacon of hope, a source of inspiration, and a catalyst for positive change. And that's what the world needs more of. That's what we all need more of. People who are willing to be themselves, to follow their dreams, and to make a real difference in the lives of others. So if you're ready to step into that role, if you're ready to become the strongest version of yourself, then I invite you to take the first step today. I invite you to make a commitment to yourself, to your growth, and to your evolution. And know that as you do this, as you start to unleash the strongest version of yourself, you are not alone. You are part of a global community of people who are on a similar path, who are working to create a better world for all of us. So let's do this together. Let's support each other, let's inspire each other, and let's create a world where every person has the opportunity to become the strongest version of themselves. Because when we do this, when we unleash our collective potential, there is no limit to what we can achieve. There is no challenge we cannot overcome, no problem we cannot solve, and no dream we cannot make a reality. So let's get started. Let's take that first step. And let's become the strongest versions of ourselves together. Your journey to becoming the strongest version of yourself is a noble and worthwhile one. People who face challenges head-on and live in their authentic truth have a rare and special power to impact the world in astonishing ways. Believe in yourself and the great reservoirs of potential within you waiting to be actualized. Meet resistance with resilience. Transform obstacles into opportunities. When self-doubt creeps in, replace those thoughts with self-compassion. Speak to yourself like you would speak to a dear friend, with kindness, support, and encouragement. Surround yourself with people and experiences that light you up inside. Gravitate towards those who see your highest self and lovingly call it forth. Set boundaries with anything that diminishes your spirit. Make space in your life for what uplifts and inspires you. Trust the journey and timing of your life. You are right where you need to be to learn the lessons your soul came here to learn. Everything you've experienced has been necessary to shape you into the person you're becoming. Your story has immense purpose. The more you live as the strongest version of yourself, the more your actions will align with your values. You'll gain the courage to let your life speak with authenticity. A deep sense of wholeness emerges when your inner world and outer world are congruent reflections of each other. Wake up each day and ask yourself how you can live more fully in your truth. Let your intuition guide you. Take inspired action on your instincts. The whispers of your inner knowing will never lead you astray. As you evolve into the strongest version of yourself, life will rise up to meet you in miraculous ways. Synchronicities will become the norm. You'll feel a greater sense of meaning, purpose, and flow. When you're in alignment with your highest self, the entire universe conspires to support you. The path isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. On the other side of your greatest challenges lies your greatest growth. In your moments of struggle, remember, diamonds are formed under pressure. You're becoming unbreakable. There will be times when you fall and times when you fly. Embrace both and extract the wisdom. Reframe failure as feedback. Redirect and keep going. You can't lose if you don't quit. The world needs the strongest version of you. We need your unique magic. We need the medicine that only you carry. Now, more than ever, we need people with the courage to be themselves and the conviction to make a positive difference. So believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams. Believe in your power to create the changes you wish to see. You're capable of so much more than you realize. You have everything you need within you to craft an extraordinary life and leave an indelible mark. Your potential is limitless. Your purpose is great. Your time is now. Stop playing small and step into the arena of your highest self. Leave the safety of the sidelines and give life everything you've got. Commit to your vision and don't look back. Stay devoted to your own evolution. Do the inner work and take outer action. Make the choices your future self will thank you for. Create a life your highest self would be proud of. You were born to be the strongest version of yourself. You were born to let your light shine. You were born to make a difference. Trust in your journey. Believe in your potential. Become the hero of your own life story. The world is waiting for you. The strongest version of you is ready to be born. Take a deep breath, trust the process, and unleash your greatness. Your time is now. Let's do this.